Oh, it's gonna be close. A little more. Okay, good. Ooh, yeah, you gotta go farther. Okay, that's good right there. That should be good. Hopefully. Yep. Now how are we gonna get out?
What's up guys, and welcome back to another Chevy Silverado video. In the previous video that we did on this truck, we installed some long tube headers provided to us by Dinovox. And based off the views of that video, it seems like you guys really enjoy the performance modifications to the Chevy Silverado. So needless to say, we're gonna continue to modify it.
You do not need to add horsepower to your car so that way you can go faster down the interstate.
And there's a few ways you guys can help us do that, and that's by leaving a like, comment, and subscription. All three of those things are absolutely free, and you would not believe how much it helps out the YouTube algorithm. Right now, I'm close to 2,800 subscribers, and I'd love to hit 10K by the end of the year. It's a small goal, but I definitely think it's possible with the help of you guys. With all that being said, I appreciate the support. Now let's get back to the video.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on Tyler's 2017 Silverado. Came in with a misfire. Apparently when you're driving on the highway and you rev it at high RPMs, it starts misfiring really bad and will throw a code, just a random misfire. Right now it's on cylinder number 4. The issue that we're having is actually the spark plug wires are touching our headers, which we've actually had to replace multiple times. We've got these heat shields, which absolutely suck. Tyler loves those little red stockings right there.
I thought they would look cooler in person, and they don't. If you buy them, get black.
You've actually replaced these 2 or 3 times now? Yeah, I think you bought like 2 sets of 8 of these.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
they just keep getting burned from them actually touching the headers. I'm sure we can pull some of these socks off, but we put some of this DEI stuff on it, which is actually pretty good, and that kind of solved the issue temporarily. Actually temporarily for a while, but now it's kind of came back. So we're gonna try to do a permanent fix here with some new spark plug wires, new heat shields, and some more of that DEI wrap stuff.
So while we struggle to get the rest of these spark plug wires out, I need to answer some questions in the comments on the reliability of this truck after we've installed all these performance mods on it. And that takes me back to a time when we took this Silverado on a road trip to Illinois. So yeah, we ended up going to an NHR drag race, which is pretty cool. We got tons of pictures and videos, souvenirs, along with getting our eardrums blown out, and high on nitromethane.
I was thinking more than good. I'm like, fuck this.
I don't know how you're breathing that.
But besides the drag races, we did something else in Illinois that put our trucks to the test. This truck actually performed extremely well.
Golly. She's pretty dirty now.
And I actually tested out my F-150 and it did equally well. These trucks with the 12.5 wide tires, even in 2-wheel drive, just seem to glide over the water with no trouble at all. But needless to say, we're definitely not doing this again because washing this was an absolute nightmare. No matter how many times we washed our trucks, we would end up finding mud in places that you wouldn't even imagine. To get all the mud out, we pretty much gotta take the body off of these trucks. But we definitely won't be doing that anytime soon.
All right, so I don't remember what cylinder this was, but
We probably should have checked them as it went.
yeah, that's not even connected there at all. That is totally messed up there. That's missing the, unless somehow that like, pulled out the thing.
I think maybe it may have pulled out. It's not burnt or nothing.
Unless it like came off or something. But look at this. Like, that is bad there. That was definitely an issue if it wasn't gonna be in one at some point. Some of these are okay. Let's look at our new ones that we got over here. You remember the gauge thickness on these?
10 millimeter.
That would be the 10 millimeter would be the thickness of the silicone or whatever the outer shell of this. Old ones are 7 millimeter, so the heat protection on those isn't quite as good as these. These parts will plug into the coil. This part will plug into the spark plug, the top of the spark plug. You can quickly see that this one is a lot shorter. It doesn't have as much wire to be touching random stuff. And also they're angled, so we can angle them away from the headers. These shouldn't touch the headers at all like these ones were. We're actually gonna do the spark plugs as well on this just to be safe, because this thing was misfiring for quite a bit, was it not?
Yep.
And he was driving it, it's his only car, so he's driving it quite a bit. So probably fouled out the plugs. So we got some new NGK plugs. These are the Iridium ones. I think they're like $11 a piece. The spark plug gap, we couldn't find what it's supposed to be for a tuned 5.3, but just a stock one is 0.04. We got a spark plug gapper tool here. Slide it in like this, and we'll try to keep it at like a 90-degree angle here. It will kind of stop at a point. If you look right there, pretty much 0.04. So I think these are already gaps what they need to be. We'll double check every single one of them just to make sure that they're all the same. But let's go ahead and take out the old plugs. I believe they're the same ones as these, but yeah, let's go ahead and take them out. She jumped up at it. It'd be funny if I stripped it. Then we gotta take your head off.
Not really. At that point, might as well let me order my cam kids.
Not too bad. Let's get the gauge feeler thing. Let's see if these are actually the same part number. LTR5IX11. Yep. I have a feeling this is widened quite a bit. Oh yeah. It's widened probably about 0.005, so not a whole lot. Probably wouldn't make a big of a difference. But usually what happens there is that little electrode thing at the bottom, it just gets worn out over time, makes that gap be a little bit bigger. Those aren't very old though. I think, what, like an year old or something
Just
like that?
about, yeah.
So let's go ahead and throw a new one in. So I got it pretty much bottomed out, and it said on there, it doesn't have like a little crush washer. So all you do is turn it like a 16th. So you don't want to over tighten these. Right there's good. I think these are so much easier to get to with the long tubes. See if I can see anything in here. Ooh, look at that. Cross hatching. This is oh, there's a valve open. Look how carbon that is. You need to clean your valves. Yeah, that's what these direct injection cars, the valves get really carboned up from all the oil. That's why you need a catch can. The only way to clean all that is we have to take the whole intake manifold. I know on these is a pain in the ass, because I watched a video of the guy that did that. He didn't clean them, but it was a pain in the ass to take the intake manifold off.
Because there's like 2 bolts in the very back.
Now you're probably wondering why we're replacing the spark plugs after we just mentioned we replaced them a year ago. And that is because this thing has been misfiring for too many miles. Being that this is Tyler's only vehicle, he basically has to drive this thing to and from work or to get to my shop to be worked on. And with the spark plug wires arcing against the headers, there's no doubt that some of these plugs are probably fouled out and they need to be replaced. So for preventative maintenance, we're just going to replace all the plugs. That way this thing's running in tip-top shape before we install the tune.
Withstands 2,500 degrees. We'll see about that. So we've used this stuff before, but it's pretty much a titanium fiberglass. It just protects the wires from heat, and it comes with all these like little heat sleeves that are heat shrink, so they'll go on the ends. And again, we're definitely not sponsored by this company, but we got some DEI protective boots. These should be better than the red ones that we have. Apparently they only had 2 of them in stock, so there's more on order that we're gonna pick up tomorrow. So for now, we'll just throw these ones on a couple of them. These ones have been used, so obviously they have a little bit of wear on them, but they're way more squishy than the new ones. These ones just seem way more thick. Seems like they have more layers in them. So hopefully that protects against heat a lot better. And they also look better than the red.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
To get this heat shield on here, you have to take one side of the boot off. This one is like at an angle here, so we probably don't want to take that one off. This one is too, but it's not quite as much. What we can do is spray a little bit of silicone in there. We should be able to slide this off without taking off that metal end. That always sucks when you take those off because you have to crimp them back on. Spray some in here just a little bit. There we go. It's going. So you can see there, once you get the porcelain to start sliding through, I don't even think your old ones had that, did it? Oh no, it does. Okay, yeah, it has that white porcelain stuff on it. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so now we need to cut all these to size.
So as I continue to pull the rubber boots off the spark plug wires, Tyler starts cutting the titanium heat sleeves to size.
I think we'd use, yeah. And these are kind of like a, what are those things, the Chinese thing?
Yeah.
What are those things called? Fuck.
Oh boy, here we go.
Alright, put these back on, probably need a little more silicone. You're gonna thread a big thing through a small hole. That's why I'm doing it.
Oh.
As we continue working, we both came to the conclusion that Tyler should have bought these spark plug wires with the heat sleeves already installed.
Get the fuck out of it.
I am getting the fuck out.
Yeah!
It's in. Oh my god, it's in.
Alright, we got them all done. Just did it off camera because the camera died, but it only took us like 10 minutes to put all these on. It was super easy. Grab all of these.
Did you say it went on super easy?
Yeah, didn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Now all we gotta do is throw those spark plug wires onto the engine. Let's do it. Wow, that was easy. Look at that. Everything is all plugged in. The angle on the spark plug, where it actually plugs into the spark plug, keeps it away from the headers, especially on the ones in the middle, because these ones would touch really bad. And they're also shorter, leaves less wire to touch the headers. We left the DEI heat shields on the back, just the red ones up front. We will replace with the black ones. Good luck making this turn. Okay, that's probably, ooh, all right. Maybe, can you try to back in? Yeah, I think it would be. You got a bad exhaust leak. There you go. About a foot. All right, that's good, that's good. Keep going. Keep going. All right, I think you're good if you're good in the front. Wow. That was a freaking, no way. I might have to throw some gravel just in the front there once I do get the barn pulled down.
His is longer and wider.
And well, look who's back. What do we got today?
Well, while I've been away, I bought lots of goodies. This is a little hint to yet to come. So today we're gonna be doing a Edge CTS3 tuner. This is not just the monitor, it is actually the tuner as well. I do know it comes with a couple presets. One's gonna be for like gas saving. We don't care about that. We're gonna be doing the performance. This one can not only just have preset tunes, you can actually change like different stuff on it individually on your own. Don't know what that is yet. We're gonna find out when we plug it in though.
You said it comes with a mount as well?
Yeah.
There's something in this box. Looks like it uses an HDMI that goes into the actual tuner, and it has the OBD2 port.
This guy suctions to your glass on your front windshield.
Yep.
This should also take like 10 minutes to install, if that.
Yeah.
OBD2 plugs in it right here for the Chevy. The wire that connects to the monitor will come up through a little bit hole right here. We'll pop this trim piece out.
That whole panel right there pops off.
This is one of your fuse boxes.
We have your rock light controller right there, so.
Yep, and then we'll basically loop it up through this little bit gap on your A-pillar. It'll suction to the glass right here, and your monitor will be right here for you.
So what is that thing right there? Does that plug into something?
I wonder if maybe that's to actually tune it, like for a tuner to go in there and do stuff to it while it's plugged in.
Is there pins? Yeah, there's pins there. So did you look at how much power we're making for this?
Nope. I mean, I can look it up later on. I don't think it's an insane amount without the right mods. In case y'all haven't noticed, I'm very excited to put this on.
Yeah, just like that. Oh shit. Got some 308 Win Mags. Or, not Win Mag, 308
Winchester. Big Daddy here, me. Got big boy deer to this year if you guys are curious.
I'm gonna pop up a picture of a little dell. Okay, so I'm guessing you get it how you want it to, and then you just tighten that. And that makes this not swivel anymore. You want it like all the way in the corner here, so it's like out of sight?
Do you
or
have
not,
it
not
do you have it upside down?
Yeah, I do. This might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be best.
That looks pretty damn good to me.
That looks good.
It's out of your way, and it's also off the dash.
Yeah,
so.
and I can still grab right here.
Oh, baby. baby.
We got power to it.
Edge tuner.
I may not be fast, folks, but god dang it, will I sound and look like it.
Prior to use, read the user manual.
That's all boring. Yeah, we agree.
Trouble codes.
Okay.
Oh, you got some codes here. O2 sensor. O2 sensor. I wonder why you have O2 sensor codes.
It sounds really good. Gee, I wonder.
Oh, performance test. Oh my gosh.
0 to 100?
You do the quarter mile and 8 mile. So should we read the directions or just go straight to tuning?
I think we should go straight to tuning.
Oh, it's doing stuff. Good. All right, you want to back it out?
Maybe if I can get through.
Pain in the ass driveway.
This driveway.
You keep going forward if you want.
Fuck this shit.
We'll just go through the grass. Alright, getting on the highway here. Gonna give her the beans.
Going up a hill too, so she's really gonna have to work for it. Feel the hard shift?
Yeah.
That's that tune.
Alright, I guess it's ready.
See how accurate this is.
See how fast this thing is. 0 to 60. Long tube headers, tune, 93 octane.
You ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Good shifts. Damn. That was a lot slower than I thought.
Kinda wanna do it again.
Yeah, I think you kind of pussyfooted at the beginning.
Yeah.
What was that, 8.8 or something?
8.88. We are going a little bit up an incline,
Yeah.
so we're going to go down a decline. See how it goes. Ready?
Yep. That's good.
Damn.
I mean, it doesn't spin much. That's good, though. Like, it just chirps it right at the beginning. The transmission shifts pretty good on it, too.
I really want to know what a good time is. Ready?
Yep. Good. Oh, God, it barely hit the 7s.
Oh, let's go!
7.98. It's getting better. So yeah, we just looked up the 0 to 60 for a stock 5.3, and it's about 7 seconds. Some people say, I think it's at 6.8 or something. There's another one that was like that, but it's right around 7 seconds. And we ran a 7.9, something like that, but we are on some heavy tires, heavy wheels and tires, lift kit. So we got some extra weight on this thing. Now we're gonna test out the quarter mile, which they say the stock one is 15.3 seconds at 89 miles an hour. All right, don't kill us.
See how well this goes. Y'all ready? Oh shit.
Roasted them. Why did it lose so much traction there?
I don't know. Probably not cool down quite a bit.
There you go, you got it. You went faster than stock.
Fuck.
I seen that. You're at 90 something. What does it say? I didn't even see the time.
There's so much shit on that sheet. I gotta read it. 16.8.
16.8 at what?
88.
88.
What
Dang,
was it?
1 mile per hour slower.
Really?
Yeah. That means this thing is slower at the beginning. It's slower at the beginning than stock, and then it starts gaining it, which is exactly what I figured it would be.
Because of the wheels?
Yeah, because the wheels are heavier, but it has a slow start.
Ready?
Yep. He's probably like, what the fuck?
He's probably going, who the hell is outside my house right now doing a fucking burnout?
Go back and do it again.
You know the bad part is? His grandparents live right next to him. They probably think it's him doing it. Quarter mile.
Or your half mile.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, that smoke is bad though.
No, it's pretty good. I think that was a little slower.
That's 16.28.
No, it was like 85 or something.
Was it?
Something like that.
Oh yeah, it's at 85 mile an hour.
Damn.
So as you can see, our times are not great. Both the 0 to 60 and quarter mile times were quite a bit higher than stock. And initially, I blame that for Tyler's heavy wheel and tire package. But one of the things we actually forgot to set up was the tire diameter in the tuner. It was actually set up for the stock tire size, which is 275 by 55 by 20, which comes out to be a little bit less than 32 inches in diameter. The tires that Tyler are running are 33s by 12.5, which are not only quite a bit wider, but they're also over an inch taller in diameter. This is going to throw off the mile per hour, as you can see down below. When the speedometer is reading 60 miles an hour, we're actually going 61.1 miles per hour. Just that 2 mile an hour difference can honestly make up half a second at that speed. In our first quarter mile time, where we went 88 miles per hour, we're actually going closer to 91 or 92 miles per hour, which is faster than the stock time. I just thought I'd mention this just in case you guys were disappointed on the times that we got. And again, I think the biggest killer to these times are the heavy wheel and tire package. Those things are probably twice as heavy as the stock wheel and tire setup. As for if I think this tune is worth it or not, I'm still kind of undecided. Being that it's a naturally aspirated engine, you can't really expect too much from an off-the-shelf tune. One thing I for sure noticed is that the transmission shifts a million times better. I think that in itself makes it worth it. We haven't done it yet, but with the transmission tune, I can imagine that towing with this thing would be so much better. Tyler will probably get a custom tune at some point. The truck definitely deserves it, having that it's basically full bolt-on at this point. The only other thing that we could really do that would pick up power would be to do an aftermarket camshaft. Other than that, it would just be forced induction. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys sticking till the end. We already have a bunch of mods here that we need to install in this truck. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you guys like this video. With all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next Silverado video.